Okay, so that brings the curtain down, Rory. And first of all, I've got to say, you guys absolutely loved Rory last time. Very honest speaker, knows his stuff. 11 years of age?
Yep, there you go.
Okay, so the season's finally done. Obviously, yes, we got the FA Cup final, but in terms of the Premier League season, how do you sum it up for us?
It's been all right. It's been like a roller coaster of emotions, though, really, hasn't it? It's been a funny one because we've had all right games, we've had shit games, really, haven't we? And then we've had brilliant games. But today, I wasn't too sure on today, but it's been all right to close the season up, I guess.
We're talking about. Let's start with something positive. I mean, any highlights of the season? What sticks out in your mind as a highlight of the season?
First few games, West Ham at home, that was class. I absolutely loved that game. And then all the other few after that, they were all just brilliant. It was always like a 2-0 at least win. It was brilliant.
At the beginning of the season, when we were sort of putting away teams, Martial was swapping for Rashford, vice versa, everything looked to be all right. And then we led up to that City game where we had the chance to cut that lead to 5 and we didn't. It went to 11 points. Do you think that's where it all started to go downhill from then?
I guess so, yeah. It wasn't terrible then, but it did start to go down a lot then, didn't it? Yeah. It was a bit awful after that. Yeah.
Exactly. And if you're looking at, into next season, what do you think we need? What do you think we need to do to bridge that gap with City, and what do we need to do?
Fullbacks. It's just. See, today it was class because we had Rojo and Bailly, and that's all I've wanted all season was Rojo and Bailly. But then
is that your best two centre pairs too?
Every day of the week. But it's just the fullbacks that are letting us down. It's just Daily Blind. It's just not. It's shocking, isn't he? I mean, Darmian. I know I was slagging him off last time, but he was all right today. But yeah, we need to bring in some fullbacks. Yeah.
Michael Carrick brings down, comes to the end of his Manchester United career. What a player he's been for us.
Yeah, he's been amazing, and I'm big up to him because I remember the first game I came to. I can't remember who. I think it might have been QPR. I'm pretty sure it was him who scored the first goal, and from then on, I just started following, and it was just
I'm going to ask you this now. Don't be afraid to tell the truth.
Yeah.
Last time I spoke to you at not Brighton.
Brighton.
Brighton. Sorry. You said, I think we should have got Klopp, and people might think Mourinho is potentially. Well, we finished second, the highest we've finished since Sir Alex.
Yeah.
We're potentially about to get an FA Cup. Do you think you were a bit harsh saying that, or do you stand by that?
Yeah, I definitely do think I'm harsh because Mourinho. I came home from the Brighton game, and because my dad recently passed away a few weeks ago.
I'm sorry to hear that, man.
Mourinho sent me a letter, and I got home and the letter was there, so I felt a bit bad for slagging him off, and then coming home and then there's a letter on the table, and I was just like,
I bet Mum wasn't happy with you.
No, she was a bit like, she just laughed it off. I was, that was, but I do slightly take it back. I mean, spur of the moment, that game was awful. But
and you weren't the only one to be feeling like that. We've had so many games like that this season where we just haven't performed, have we?
Nope, definitely. There's just been a few games where we've not clicked straight away, and the other teams have brought onto that and realised that we don't click, and then they take a few, and then we can't get back up to it. It's like that City game. I know we managed to get up to it, but we didn't start well, and so they just came back. They just brought it up and up. We managed to get back, but still, the first few minutes was just awful. It was just dire.
On to the FA Cup now. Yeah. The season's done. We're second, the highest since Sir Alex has left the club, so there is some progress there. Yeah. We're going to go win the FA Cup?
I reckon so. I hope so. I definitely hope so. Yeah, her last game was.
He's saying she means Mum.
Yeah, Mum. Her last game was Rooney's debut, and so for a third game to have. All right, third game to be in the FA Cup final is pretty special, isn't it? So
hopefully we can get it that for Mum.
Yeah, there we go.
Listen, you're an absolute trooper. Thank you very much for talking to us. We'll see you next season.